Hello everyone. So after a long couple of days, we are here, uh, and we are going to deal with new class and new chapter, new subject as well. Okay. So this is from the 10th point of view. Okay. From ICC class 10th, since you are in 10th class, so uh, today we are going to start 10th class, okay, mathematics. So we're going to deal with second chapter of ICSE class 10th mathematics, okay. So that is banking, okay. The first one is GST, that is goods and services taxes. So we are not aware that it will come in your first exam or not, okay. If it will come, so I shall take you, I shall make the video of that as well, okay. But before that, suppose since it is mandatory, so first we discuss this chapter, that is banking, okay. So today we are going to deal with banking. So this is very crucial chapter, okay, because when you means in higher classes, means like 11th and 12th, if you select the stream of commerce, okay, so questions based on banking are maximums, okay. So if you want to choose a banking, not banking, if you want to choose commerce, so from that subject banking questions will be maximum. So if you know the if you know the initial things of this chapter, so it is very important, very easy to solve the questions in higher classes, okay. So first in this 10th class, since this chapter is you are dealing this chapter for a very first time, okay, so there's nothing too much, okay. So there's nothing too much, just you need to focus on formulas. They are very minimum formulas, okay, they are very less formulas, and if you learn those formulas, you can do all the sums very rapidly, okay. So yeah, without wasting no more time, let's get started our today's session, that is banking, okay. So yeah, let's move on. So the first question, that is, what is banking, okay, means what is banking. So since the name is banking, so it is related to bank, okay. So it is the business of receiving, safeguarding and lending of money, okay. What is banking? Banking is, it is a business, okay. It is a business of receiving, safeguarding and lending of money, okay. Like suppose a person is having a high amount of money, not less, a high, like 2 lakh, okay, 2 lakh money. If that person have 1 lakh money, let I take minimum, okay, if that fellow have 1 lakh money, so this is too much, right? This amount is very huge. So it is totally unsafe to keep the money at our home, okay. It is totally unsafe. Someone can steal it, okay, someone can thieve it, okay. So it is very tough and very difficult to keep that so big amount of money at your home, okay. So to deposit the big huge amount of money, okay, in a there is the institution that is known as banking, okay. Means to keeping a huge amount of money in a in for safe in order to save it, okay. For keeping the money, in order to save the money, we keep the money in the bank, okay. So that uh, our money will totally safe and secure, okay. It will get totally safe and secure. So that's why we kept money in the bank, okay. So this is banking. Now, types of accounts, basically we have more 4 or 5 types of account. But in your 10th class, since you are reading this chapter for a very first time, so you are having only one type of account, okay. Before that, sorry for the background, sorry for the thought, voice, if voice is coming not nicely, so my thought is not working properly, okay. So because after a long period of time I'm making, so I forgot how to speak here. So It's okay. So, uh, so we are telling that how many types of account there are. Many types of account, but in your 10th class you are having only one type of account, that is recurring deposit account or RD account. Okay, so we will be dealing with only one type of account, that is recurring deposit account or RD account. Just wait. What happens in this account? In this account, a depositor means a person who chooses a specific amount and deposit that amount every month. He deposit the amount every month for a fixed period, okay, chosen by him or her. At the time of opening this account, this period may vary from 3 months to 10 years as well, okay. And at the expiry of this period, this is known as what? This is known as RD, okay, RD amount. Okay, so this is RD amount. So we are going to deal only one type of account, that is RD account, recurring deposit account, okay, in this particular chapter. While so we are going to deal with some very mandatory terms, okay. You had read these terms in your lower classes as well as in this 10th class, okay. Because if you don't know these terms, many children face the problem in these terms, okay. So if you don't know these terms, so it will be quite difficult to do the sums, okay. So the first term is interest, okay. Interest is the price you pay to borrow money or the cost you charge to lend money, okay. What is the what money you lended, okay. The price, the charge of that money borrowed is known as interest, okay. It is the price you pay to borrow money or the cost you charge to lend money, okay. It is the charge, it is the cost, or it is a price in which you lend the money, okay. Next is principal. Now this is not your school principal, is it? This is your uh, max principal. Okay, so it is the money that you originally agreed to pay back, okay. This is money that you um, initially you tell that you have to pay that back, okay. Next is number of years, okay. So this is the time period at which he took the money, okay. Suppose I took money before 2 years, so that is my time period. Means you said that that fellow took the money before 2 years ago, so this is my time year, the number of year, okay. Next, fourth one is rate of interest. So what is the rate of interest? It is the proportion of a loan that is charged as the interest to the borrower, okay. So these are four important terms. I hope you already have an idea of it, okay, of these terms. So let's move on to the next thing, okay. So let's move on to the two most crucial formula. Without this formula, you are unable to solve one of the question of regarding banking, okay. Which if you don't know this formula, right, so you are unable to do single sum of regarding banking, okay. So make sure you learn these two formulas. These are very important, very important. Don't take them lightly, okay. They are, you have to learn these formulas, they are very important. So the first is of interest. Now this is not P into R into T upon 100. This is not this formula, okay. This is not that formula, P into R into T upon 100. This is something different, that is P into N in bracket N plus 1, then multiply rate percent upon 2 into 12 multiply 100, okay. This is your interest, this is the formula of your interest. Let me tell you how to represent it in your sums. See, like this you have to represent. This is I is equal to P into N plus 1 bracket close upon 2 into 12 multiply, here multiply, and then it comes here, it will come, okay. Since I am not having space, that's why I am writing here, but you have to write here, okay. at this point, multiply r upon 100. Like this you have to represent this formula. I is equal to p into n in the bracket n plus 1 upon 2 into 12 multiply r upon 100. Like this you have to represent this formula. This is of interest, isn't it? Now next thing is maturity value, MB. So next is maturity value. This is MB. Okay. So first of all, what is maturity value? So what is maturity value? Maturity value is also known as MB. Okay, so it is the amount to be received on the due date on the map. Okay, so suppose I give you this particular time to uh, to to back my money. Okay, that I give you 4 days. So that 4 days will be my maturity value, isn't it? So for that you have one formula, that is p into n plus I. P refers to principal, n refers to number of years, plus I refers to interest. Okay, so this formula is very important. This is not this is important because if you don't know the value of interest, so how you gonna complete this? Okay, so in order to find the value of interest, you have to firstly find the interest. Okay, that's why. And if you know the value of interest, you can simply find the maturity value. Okay, so these are two most crucial formulas. Okay, that is interest is equal to p into n plus 1 multiply p into n plus 1 upon 2 into 12 multiply r upon 100. R refers to rate upon 100. Okay, so take the screenshot of these two formulas, because these two are very important. Okay, so let's move on to the homework last questions. These are homework questions. Now what I'm going to tell you, the first one and second you have to do by yourself. Okay, so first one is I'm going to tell you. So first one is, just wait. First question is, Manish opens a recurring deposit account with the Bank of Rajasthan and deposits rupees 600. Now this 600 is, remember the formula. What was the formula? 600 means this is your interest, this is your principal, isn't it? So P is equal to, let it write here, P is equal to rupees 600. Okay, rupees 600 is your P. Next is per month for 20 months. Okay, so this is your number of year. Okay, this is 20 months. Okay, calculate the maturity value of this account if the bank pays interest at the rate of 10% per annum. Okay, this is your interest. Interest is 10% per annum, means per year. Okay, so we have all the gathered information, isn't it? Now we have to find the firstly interest. Okay, because we are not having interest. So what is the formula of interest? I is equal to P into next n. Okay, n plus 1 upon 2 into 12 multiply r by 100. This is 100. Okay, now we're going to put the values, that is 600. P is equal to 600 multiply n is your 20. Okay, and multiply here n is 20 plus 1 is 21. We add it. Okay, and then 2 into 12. Then what is r? This is r. Okay, this is r. So what is r? 10 upon 100. Let it change the pen. This 0 will this 0 cancel. Okay, 2 10s are 20. Okay, this 0 will be cancelled by this 0, and this will be 50. Okay, and yeah, that's it. Yeah, so we have 50 multiply 21. That's it. Okay, now this answer, this 0 here and 5. Okay, this will be your answer. Rupees 1050. This is your interest. Okay, now shall we complete the solution? Shall we complete the solution? No, because what was the question? The question was you have to find the maturity value as well. So we have to find the maturity value as well. Okay. Okay, so we are going to find the maturity value. So MB. MB is very simple, that is MB is equal to P into N plus I. Okay, now what is the value of P? The value of principal, that is 600 and 20. 620, 1050. 20 plus this is 1050. Okay, now this will be 12,000. Yeah, this will be 12,000 plus 1050. Okay, so what will be your maturity value then? Add them, that is 50. Not here. Here. Okay, 0, 5, 0, 13. So 13,050 is your maturity value, and this will be your final answer. Okay, so like this you have to do the questions based on the banking. Okay, firstly you have to find the interest, that is 1,050. Then you have to find the maturity value, that is 13,050. Okay, so this is your question number 1. Now question number 2. Okay, we are going to deal with question number 2 as well, or else I give you this question number 2 as your homework question. Okay, this will be your homework question. Okay, question 1 I told you. Okay, if you don't know, so just go back and watch that as well. Okay, how I did. Now question 2 will be your homework question. Take the screenshot of your question 2 and do right now. Okay, take the screenshot of your question 2 and do right now and tell me. Okay, these are very easy if you know the formula, the two most important formula. Okay, if you know these two formula, you can do each and every question based on banking within a span of time. Okay, so yeah, so just wait. Okay, so take the screenshot of second question as well. Okay, take the screenshot of second question and do rest of the questions based on the banking. Okay, so this is one of the most scoring chapter. This is one of the most easiest chapter. This is like a piece of cake. Okay, this is one of the most important and one of the most easiest chapter you in your 10th class. Okay, so you can score full marks in this chapter if you practice it. If you practice it well, you can score full marks in this in this chapter. Okay, the questions are very easy. They are like the piece of cake. Literally, I'm telling you. You can see how I solved it very nicely and very easily. Okay, so just you have to firstly put the value of interest. Then if you know the interest, that this is the value of interest, then rapidly put the value of in the MB, that is P into N plus I. Your MB will be in front of your eyes. Okay, so Now, and in your second exercise, in your 2b, exercise 2b, whether the interest will not there, whether the rate of interest will not there, okay, whether means some values can be not there, so you have to find that as well, okay. So you know the basic calculation, isn't it? So you can do that as well, okay. So I hope this is clear. Now banking is like a piece of cake to you guys, okay. These are very easy. This is my first video to class 10th, okay. And I will be posting the videos for class 10th and 9th as well, but not too much because I am also having my classes, okay. So in the month there will be one video in month. In 1 month there will be one video, or so, we are also having some occasions in our home, so that during that days, okay, there will be no videos, okay. So I hope this chapter is totally crystal clear to you, and you can do each and every sum, okay. Right now open your pen, open your copies, notebooks, and take out your pen, pencil, and take out your maths notebook, maths book and notebook as well, and practice each and every question right now, because this is whatever I told you, this is fresh in your mind, okay. If you practice questions based on banking, it will be it will be penetrate more thoroughly in your mind. So practice the questions right now, okay, to make your base strong, okay. So I hope this is clear to you. So yeah, that's it. And if you love it, so don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you didn't do it yet, and press the bell icon as well, okay. So yeah, that's it. Bye bye, stay tuned for more videos. Bye.